I think success breeds success, and I don't consider Olive Pierce being a middle school. I consider the University of Olive Pierce.
It cannot start without the relationships we build here on a daily basis. When we have that foundation and we build those relationships, positive relationships with our students, that's when success starts. In the classroom, the social, emotional part. So success in my book starts with every interaction and contact we have with these kids and mentoring them to the ultimate goal is graduation from high school.
Seeing the kids come in the morning with smiles on their faces. Sometimes I'm the first face that they see in the morning. So I always want to make sure that I have a smile on my face, a smile in my heart.
Yeah, you always gotta never give up, and you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
I feel like success for our department is when our teachers are feeling supported, because our teachers are boots on the ground working with students, and students are number one in Ramona, and the teachers are the ones that touch them every single day. And so when we focus and our teachers are feeling supported, then I feel like that's success.
Success is making a better place, than what it was when you first started. So if you gain something and you make it better than it was, that is success to me.
Well, success is such a large word, and it can mean so many different things to so many different people. Some of my successes with my struggling students have been watching them just grow little by little, those small increments that make it to the end of the school year. And then other successes are the students who send me their college acceptance and then college graduation announcements.
Her name is Shaylin, and she's my morning buddy because she always comes to see me. When she sees me, she's comfortable. She comes and hangs out with me. She hangs out with my children, and both of my children are here. So now she's just like another one of them, That was a success because now she's comfortable. She doesn't even have to see me. She'll see one of my kids, or she'll see one of the group that we feed at breakfast, and it just makes me feel like I've changed something for the better. If not Hanson, just her experience with school in general.
Success. It looks so different for different people. I started working at Montecito as a teacher, and success there was getting my students to come to school every day, to care about themselves and about school, and just getting through each and every day. Came to RHS and now I'm doing engineering. It's totally different. Sorry. The students at Montecito are in my heart always. And they are my biggest success stories. And then I come here to Ramona and get to do engineering and get to play with all the big toys and have all the fun with all the kids, and success looks very different now. I still have those students that I have to try and get here to school, but now I've got students who are reaching to get to schools, reaching to find careers, and they're doing that, and that's just amazing. If we just all remember that we're all so different, and what's successful for one is very different for others.
Everybody impacts every student in our district.
Anything I can do, not just my normal routine, but anything I can do. If someone needs help with something, I'm here. It's all about the kids.
Just trying to be a good, positive influence on everybody around. To me, success is the kids actually trusting me and coming to me. And to me, that's the best part.
Correct.
people showing up to work, doing their job, having an impact on others, having an impact that they take the students to school, they bring them home, we repair the buses, we service the buses.
And so I think if we're finding success, that is the technology is working without interference from us.
Success is celebrating those baby steps with our kids and, kind of just pushing them forward and encouraging them on.
Making sure that students are engaged in the learning, that they're actively working on hands-on activities and taking their depth of knowledge levels to a higher notch.
In the classroom, success to me means creating self-regulated learners. And right now with our thinking moves and our learning intentions and success criteria, targeted feedback, and students' comments, I totally feel like I am successful and they are too.
Success in not only the high test scores, but in learning to love school.
There's nothing like hearing a child say for the first time, "Look, I wrote my name. Mrs. Shea, I read this book all by myself. This is the first book I've ever read all by myself."
A student arrived at our school who was having some difficulties with his behavior and people understanding him, and within a matter of a few months, this campus accepted him, made him part of our student body, and now he's one of the most popular kids on our campus.
One instance in particular, I was reading a picture book about superheroes and how superheroes have bad days. And I was going to implement these feelings with these kids and being aware of our feelings and how we handle it appropriately in the classroom. And I'm halfway through the story, haven't even got to my lesson yet. And a student, who's first grade, stands up and goes, "Miss Bree, the superheroes use mindfulness." And it just got me. That moment gave me goosebumps. I was so proud. And we finished our lesson. I let him teach it because he just went with it. He said, "I use mindfulness at softball and in my classroom every day." And they all taught me a little piece of what they're learning.
Success for me is seeing my students take initiative in their learning, empowering them, and seeing them taking the lead and going further with their learning, communicating that learning, and just being joyful in their growth.
I define success as when I meet a goal or when I feel proud of myself that I've accomplished reading a book or getting good grades, or maybe when I do swim, so maybe doing a best time on a swim meet.
For me, I imagine people getting the good grades and having a lot of friends, and that's what I imagine as a successful life.
I've seen my most success at Ramona High School being throughout all my classes, being able to pass everything, achieve all my goals.
I think if you work really hard and get good grades and be a good person, then you can be successful in anything that you want to do.
I'm getting better at not procrastinating.
Being able to do something fluently and being able to finish in the right amount of time.
Success, a good leader, good attitude. It's just, we started from, this is an advanced class. We started from a basic construction class, from building benches, chairs, birdhouses. And then Jordan saw something in us, so he asked us to come to advanced construction.
Success to me is finishing a project. Like this video. Have a great year.